Well, folks, I'm sure by now you've heard the news. A Trump supporter impersonating a police officer shot and killed Minnesota Democratic State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark early Saturday morning after shooting Minnesota Democratic Senator John Hoffman 9 times and shooting Senator Hoffman's wife 8 times. Who was the shooter? A Trump supporter. Say it again, a Trump supporter. Yeah, not a Dem. The Trump-loving shooter had a long list of targets. It looks like he was planning to take out a whole bunch of Dems in support of Trump. Yeah, no doubt the poor souls who got shot didn't see it coming. After all, the guy was dressed as a police officer. We're supposed to trust police officers, right? Except, boy, our perception of men in uniform is questionable at best lately, huh? We knew law enforcement had some pretty bad habits, especially when it comes to policing people of color. But up until just recently, it seemed like they were at least somewhat conscientious about hiding it. But ever since the Ice Ice baby men got the green light to launch a domestic terror campaign, it looks like men in all kinds of uniforms we've been conditioned to trust have stopped trying to look like civil servants at all. Ever since Trump got his hooks in them, it looks like uniformed baby men everywhere are having a contest to see who gets to terrorize the most people. De-escalation is a long-gone concept. Everywhere you look, the authorities are taking out their rage on the public and seemingly enjoying it. I can't imagine it's policy to fire rubber bullets into a peaceful crowd or trample a citizen with a horse. As far as I know, bad-mouthing a cop is protected speech. It sure doesn't justify an entire troop of cops swarming, handcuffing the bad-mouthers, and telling them to go back to their Dem state. But the swarming troop in the video I saw didn't seem to worry they might be chastised for violating people's First Amendment rights. Cops are 3 times more likely to be Republican than Democrat, so maybe they've been wanting to let their partisan anger out on Dems for a long time, and Trump just flipped the switch. But unfortunately, when you put together the videos of law enforcement breaking the law and the fact that a Trump supporter used the uniform to assassinate Americans, inevitably, a lot more Americans are going to be afraid of the forces that are paid to keep them safe. And that's not good for any of us. Trump did that. He made us unsafe in the world and unsafe at home. He inspired a mentally ill man to murder innocent people. And if you're still supporting him, you should wonder what he's doing to your psyche. Because the more you defend indefensible behavior, the more you become unsafe to Americans just like him. Yeah. Well, partisan men in uniform, have the day you deserve.